Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Platini. Davids cuts out the pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he...
Has a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Belletti. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thuram makes the interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got away! Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hits one! It's anyone's ball now. Vieira stands tall and stands strong.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Zico. Toma. Rummenigge. Rivaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rivaldo. And it's Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal will not want to lose out here. Rummenigge! And in for the pieces. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Sporting really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Played up towards the front line. Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Now it's Zico. Picked out brilliantly. Decent hit! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Platini. He's got... There's the hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Rummenigge with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And he's picked out the run. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Terrific header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Floated through. Toma. Plenty to aim at here. Rivaldo. Quality ball. Toma. He's in a great position. Belletti. And it's Zico. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedri. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maldini. Decent progress down the left. Platini. No way through, so back it comes. And he's taking no chances there. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was very necessary. Thuram. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Davids. Now it's Zico. Rivaldo. Belletti. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's running through, and he's in on goal. Can he put it away? He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Sporting grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And it's Zico. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sporting have got it back, and they'll have another go. Chance! Belletti. Toma. There's a sharp little ball here. And it's hoisted clear. Nice physical challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Platini. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dida getting this one clear. Rummenigge. And the shot's Mitoma! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sporting are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 22. Número 10. Número 6. Número 14.
And he was quick to react.
Número 9.
Rivaldo.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 7, número 11, número 19, número 26, número 17, Forlan.
And here's Forlan. And he's got the beating of his man. He's onside. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram wins the duel this time. No luck with that dink over the top. Rivaldo. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Forlan!
No, that wasn't kidding anyone. Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
That's been... And the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Sporting could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the number on the board is 3. Zico. And here's Romario. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. Sporting have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100 decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta. Rummenigge. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, who else but Hazard? A slalom-like dribbler who's afforded a certain amount of freedom to stray where he wishes, and he's also a more consistent finisher and the sharpest of turners in the box.
OK, interesting. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, and it's lofted through here. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sporting are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Maldini. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
A 1-0 lead established. Hits one! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rummenigge attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got full. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, he's found some space here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Interesting ball. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Goalkeeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Quality ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Barcelona have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Now it's Cruyff. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he thumps it clear. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. And it's Vieira. And Mateus. Platini. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good take in a good area. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Sporting were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Cruyff. Mateus running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's certainly onside here. Mateus. And claimed it back swiftly. Platini. No, again there's no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Platini. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.
And they can counter here. He has found a way through. That's been cut out, well played. Azar. Rummenigge. Distributed tidily. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 15, Messi. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 8. Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
And it's Baggio.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 13. Cambio de jugador.
Nice interception, well timed. Sporting perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicely intercepted. Mateus. And here's Hullet. Platini. Now it's Forlan.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Maradona. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Baggio charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he latch on to this? Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Now it's Maradona. He is through here. Maradona stood his ground strongly. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maradona. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Taken back almost at once. Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Rafinha. Forlan. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Hullet. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down.
And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vieira gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great... And the shot! Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, he is through here! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gets his pass away. Big chance! Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking tidy in possession here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Still goalless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a quick ball upfield. Van Dijk cuts it out. Cafu. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pedri. Forwards and with intent. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
He's having a good look here. Forlan!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball, he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Makalele gets rid without sophistication. Pedri. Tomiyasu attempts a clearance. Uruguay look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And they can counter here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It's Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Uruguay have the chance to go the other way. Ernest. Cafu. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got the shot away! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Uruguay clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Uruguay are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It'll be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 13.
Here we go again.
Número 6.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Vieira. Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge. Sporting come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Cafu, Eto'o, can he finish? Vieira. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. It's full on! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's got tall. And he's heaved it away.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 70.987 espectadores.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He won't be happy with that one.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Sporting are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. That's a nicely measured pass. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Forlan, número 14. Vieira, número 3. Van Buiten.
Maldini. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Número 26.
Look, it's a run defence, is this.
Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Aimed beyond the defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through. Chance!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Çalhanoğlu tries a shot! Oh, look at the space here. He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Europe shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Platini. That has not gone well. Costa Curta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Strong running down that left flank. Quality ball. Oh, what a... Can he put it away? Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Xabi Alonso. Now there's a fine ball. And the keeper's in command.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strong...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. In with the challenge. Adams makes the interception. And it's lofted through here. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's surging through. Pinches it off him.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Nedved, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge, and that's not going to reach. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bebeto, that's tidy. Bebeto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Sporting are looking to go forward now. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. He's going for goal! Goal! Sporting! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Very nicely done, Felipe Anderson. Mitoma. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's in! Real chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he has been fouled there. He's not got that quite right. Adams clears it away.
Mitoma really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zaire Emery making good progress on the right-hand side. Mitoma. Vieira. Platini. And it's Van Basten. Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that should get the job done. Yamal! Bebeto. Nedved. Bebeto. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Bebeto looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he was alert to it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Bebeto powering forward here. Pedri. Sporting looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking here to chip it through. That's beautifully weighted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Sporting find a position of real strength now. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Sporting. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sporting have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Zaire Emery. Bebeto. And here's Felipe Anderson. Bebeto. Van Basten. He's had a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nedved. And it's Van Basten. He's found, and Bebeto! So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kunde cuts it out. Bebeto charging forward, the ball at his feet. Always onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Zaire Emery. It's Nedved. So we've reached the hour mark.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement with...
He's got tall! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Corner number 4 coming up here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Bebeto wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned.
He's got a side of goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Now the finish! And he hits the net! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 22.
Sporting choosing to make the first change.
Número 14.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Número 9. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 7.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Número 13. Sidorf. Número 17. Forlan.
Forlan. Davids. Cleared without hesitation. Bebeto. Now it's Gnabry, and here's the chance to counter. And smartly reclaimed. Sporting can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got to be in here! Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that could set him on his way. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a fabulous ball. Decent chance! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Sporting grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Drogba! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Drogba controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's a mighty effort! sticks it away! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Osimhen. Rafinha quietly revving up. He's through here. Platini. Nedved. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's got the shot away! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to...
Has a go! And there goes the final whistle. Sporting can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Platini happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
We have already started here.
And that could set him on his way.
Big chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a fine interception. Seedorf. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Platini goes steaming forward. He's had a hit! Bellingham. Bullet. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dembele. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Tottenham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Has a goal! And it's in! Sporting are all square.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sporting grab the equaliser and we're... Bullet! He scores! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Tottenham take the lead. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Platini. Schmeichel is there to take.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. Neymar for Yaya Toure. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He could be in here. Wan-Bissaka. And he's in. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
He's taking no chances there. And that is a little undercooked. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nicely aimed pass. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's Neymar. Vieira. And he was alert to it. Pull it. There's the hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Pullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Can he latch on to this? Bellingham. Dembele, very much a man of this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Yaya Toure. Vieira. And it's Dembele. Vieira. Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good ball! Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can run onto that. It's Dembele! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, what a pass! Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Dembele did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Dembele. Neymar. A nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Now that's well seen too.
Sporting are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele. Pull it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Vieira. Yaya Toure. fiddles it through.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Rummenigge, and he's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And he's lost his... Yamal! And the ball's come loose here.
Sporting really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. Wan-Bissaka. Vieira. Good spot, he's seen the run. Platini. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. And here's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Up towards the front line. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? That's that, the end. Sporting were involved in a great game here, unpredictable.